Greetings, bipeds! Dan McKown here with Comedy Kaleidoscope, and today we're going to be talking about our trip to Emerald City Comic Con 2024, where we get to speak with Dante Basco, star from Last Airbender, Prince Zuka, and Rufio from Hook. He's also going to talk about his directorial debut with the fabulous Filipino brothers. It's almost a tongue twister if you work at it. And at the end of the video, if you stay with us, we'll find out if these blind boxes are worth their money. To be perfectly honest, I'm a little worried. All right, hi, Dan McKown with Conquest. That's another name for our con series.
Awesome.
And I'm blessed to be here with Dante Basco, star of Last Airbender, Hook, and you have a new feature that I understand you'd like to talk about.
Yeah, I have a film that's out on Hulu right now. It premiered at South by Southwest Film Festival. It's called The Fabulous Filipino Brothers.
Okay.
I wrote and directed it. It's my directorial debut.
Very, very cool. Now, who's your brother in that?
All my brothers. I have there's four of us, so
That's
stars
such a
me
good
and my
way to
three
get.
brothers.
That's such a good way to get your guys cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Get some good actors on the cheap, you know.
All right, so tell us about it.
Well, it's about, it's kind of like a story that takes place around a big Filipino wedding, but it's four brothers, four vignettes, story told out of order.
Okay.
And so it's really fun and fabulous things happen throughout the film.
Very cool. That actually fits with the one question I was going to ask,
Yes.
and I was going to save it for the end, but okay. You play this phenomenal anti-hero that has a redemption arc on Last Airbender, but you have a completely insane, evil, unredeemable sister.
Yes.
What happened? Is there an inspiration in that? I mean, do you have a sister that's crazy? And
I do have a sister. She's the youngest of five.
Okay.
And she's very, very strong.
Okay.
A lot of Azula in her. I don't think she's as evil as not
Yeah,
evil.
let's hope
that
not.
way, but as powerful as Azula.
Okay.
For sure. Azula is one of my favorite characters in the series. Brilliantly voiced by Gray Delisle, and of course, brilliantly created by Mike and Brian, the creators. You know, the whole thing about Azula. People ask about, will she get redeemed or whatnot, and I, as the brother character, I want to see some redemption for Azula. Some people don't, because she's like almost like the Joker of our universe.
Well, yeah, and I mean, she goes through, you go through the whole Chorus series, and she's not in there to be redeemed. So,
but the other thing, when you look at the, because there's, even though it's just like a cartoon that was like an after-school cartoon for kids, there's so many deep and heavy themes in the animation. Particularly with Zuko and Azula, they're really two kids of abuse. Physical abuse, emotional abuse, neglect.
Right, their father was no...
Their father, well, their mother was not there, their father was not a great father, and then you see actually how two kids deal with abuse and what can happen.
My mother did save your life, though.
Mother did save the life. I know, the whole show is very complicated. There's no absolutes in the show. It's as is life, it's as complicated as life could be sometimes.
Okay. Now, I got my little fan service out of the way, so I really want to let you get back to the Filipino brothers.
Yeah, so it's a great film that I wrote with my brothers, and I got to direct, like I said, and it's a part of the thing I've been doing in the last probably 10, 15 years. I've been just producing Asian American films and really trying to create opportunities for the next generation.
I saw your series about, or at least it was a YouTube video about Asian, Filipino actors specifically.
So we're always, I'm at the point in my career, I've been an actor for now almost 40 years and been producing for the last 15 years.
I would like to point out how jealous I am of how young you look compared to, just all this rapid aging that's hit me.
A lot of time in Neverland, a lot of fairy dust.
Nice. Good answer. Is there anything else we can...
No, just, check out my podcast also. It's called Brave in the Elements.
I didn't find that.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. So I have a podcast.
Link below.
Yes, that is with me and Janet Varney, the voice of Korra and Legend of Korra, and it's produced by Nickelodeon Avatar Studios.
Really?
We're going through the whole series, episode by episode. We get joined by the creators quite often, Mike and Brian, as well as the whole cast comes on the show from time to time, and animators, and the music guys, and fans. So it's a deep, deep dive into Avatar: The Last Airbender animated series, and we're in the middle of book 3 right now. So you can catch it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts, and then hopefully we get into the Korra and beyond and see what happens.
Are you going to react to any of the comic books that you guys had?
Oh yeah, once we get this, I want to get to the comic books for sure.
Okay. Now, do you want to have a spin-off series involving the Prince?
We'll see. Well, now he's Fire Lord, so let's see what he does.
Yeah, he's the good king of the Fire Kingdom.
He's the good king.
It was a real pleasure. I know that you're pressed for time, so just thank you for giving us this time. It was really fun talking to you.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
You do us honor. Thank you, sir. that was a brief look at Emerald City Comic Con. It's always fun. We always enjoy going, and we look forward to going next year. But the best part was, I think, interviewing Dante Basco. I mean, also his new film on Hulu. I really recommend you check it out. And I promised a link down below, so hopefully we will get that. Otherwise, it's Brothers on Hulu. Now, the fun part. Let's get to the box opening. These things are peddled around the convention circuit. They're $60, and they're promised a variety of items in it. So let's find out if this box is at least worth $30. I chose Thundercats, by the way, because I don't have a lot of Thundercats in my collectibles, and so I thought that'd be a good way to add to it. And it's a cool looking box, I'll give it that. So anyway, let's open our box. First strike, it's not taped shut, so we don't know if the convention guys went through and took the best items. That kind of stinks. Next, but again, cool box. I like the box, I like the trust picture. Okay, you get a really big headed Lino. So you get a package. There's supposed to be 5 things in here, so let's see. There's a Thundercats wallet. There's right there. There is a Thundercats. Oh, it's a pin. I'll put that on my work shirt. And Thundercats lanyard. And the last thing, the biggest thing in here outside of Lino is a Thundercats, either a backpack for a really small person. I don't know if I should be bringing these things out of the bags, but the crinkling is definitely not helping on the mic. So, but it is it's a tiny ass Thundercats bag that I don't think much will fit in, but it's cool looking. So anyway, it's your opinion if this is worth $60, because I was planning to make jokes, but the bag's kind of cool. If you collect plushies, he'll be on our set somewhere. And I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure if I would buy many of these things. They had a sale where it's like buy 2 and then get your free mini box, but it wasn't even, you didn't even get to control the theme. So it's like, that mini box doesn't really have any real value for me. So anyway, that was my biggest purchase at Comic-Con, aside from a couple autographs. And I hope it was helpful for you, because I didn't know what was in one of these boxes. So, I'm kind of glad to know now. I hope you stay with us. Conquest is going to be putting out a variety of shows, and we want to build this channel. We're going to take it seriously. If the Patreon is not up yet, just know that when we set up our Patreon, it will help us go to other conventions. But please, I can't emphasize this enough. This is the first time I'm actually going to beg someone to like my video if you liked it. But please subscribe. We aren't going to be able to grow without subscriptions and likes. So thank you. And, keep conning. No, that doesn't sound right. Keep questing.